different. If a man is as short as a bottle, if he beats you, you will need Panadol Extra to wake up. That's the way we are made. We are also different in our sex life. A man's sex life is like a piece of paper that catches fire. Pum, 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 pum. The fire is done. He has discharged. In fact, the next thing is he starts to snore. Mission accomplished. A woman's sex life is like charcoal. You have to fan and fan and fan to flame. But when she catches fire, it takes time for her. That's why she needs before play and after play. That's why your wife is complaining. Why are you always sleeping when I still need you? Why is it only 1 minute? Why? Because it took her time to get to that plateau. And then you just abandoned her there and you are sleeping. Sex. We're different. You know why we're different in that area of our lives? Because a man's life can be departmentalized. This is sex. This is business. This is church. This is ministry. This is that. A woman's life is not departmentalized. A woman's life is like the hub of a wheel. You know that bicycle? Everything is connected. In fact, if you want to sleep with your wife at 9 p.m., you must start preparing her at 6 a.m. when you wake up. Because if anything goes wrong before 9 p.m., everything is connected. So you will hear her say, what's wrong? Nothing. When your wife says nothing, there is something. Are you okay? Yes, because a woman carries her problem everywhere. Dear Lord, I bring you this problem. Jehovah, I surrender all to you. Lord, please, I thank you because you will do it in Jesus' name. Amen. As soon as she stands up, she carries it. And the angels are looking for the problem. Madam has carried it. And then she begins to transfer the aggression. What did you say? Don't leave me alone. No, leave me. So you're wondering what happened. She says, you remember when you shouted at me in the bathroom? You think I didn't notice? I just kept quiet. Oh, remember when your cousin was there? And you see a woman. That is who she is. If you don't have this understanding, it will affect your understanding of sex. What's wrong with you? You're always complaining. In fact, one man sent a mail to me one day. I was in England. He said, "Ma'am, please, ma'am, as you are going to preach, I know you don't have anything to say about sex, but please mention this. Anytime I want to touch my wife, she'll be praying in tongues." Everything affects a woman. Therefore, everything affects her sex life. Maybe she has a problem, so she's binding and loosening and and all. And you're wondering, why is it? Some women, they've been raped before, so they have this perception about sex that is very wrong. Because a woman's life is not departmentalized. And if you're not careful, she brings it into marriage and she becomes frigid. And you're wondering, why it's only missionary style. Are you done? Have you finished? Souls are perishing. I know you're all mature, so I can say all these things, So, and you wonder, the man wants you to explore. The man wants this. The man wants that. Sometimes, if you don't deal with your past, it affects you. Let me make you laugh. About 1 month after we got married, I will wake up and quickly, if I wanted to make love with my husband, I must tell you, please switch off the light, switch off the light. I can't just be touching you like this, Then I will quickly go to the bathroom. I will shower. Then when I come to the room, I will put a towel around my body and be cleaning my body. One day my husband removed. I said, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like. He said, but we are married. I said, I know, but because where I'm coming from, that's not it. So I had to grow. Some of the men, you are not patient with your wives, and then you're wondering why this happens in marriage. Let me quickly run you through the anatomy of a man and the anatomy. You know what I mean by anatomy? Let's dissect. Let's begin with the woman. Genesis, God is amazing. Genesis chapter 2, you see how he created us. He created the man from the dust. But search it very well. God created the woman from a finished product. He created the man from the raw product. But he created the woman from the finished product. He took out of what he did. So if you think your wife she's too, she's this, she's that, it's not her fault. It's Genesis chapter 2. She was taken from the finished product. So let's look at the anatomy of a woman. Number 1, a woman is likely to misbehave when she experiences emotional deficit. Those of you that are not yet married, I want to build on what Your father in the Lord and Pastor Kingsley, did already. They must have done some foundation. That's why I'm taking it to this level. See, I have left a lot in my notes. I don't want to go from the beginning again. So let's look at this. Even if you're not married, this that we are exposing you to will help you. Because awareness is the highest form of light. My people are destroyed for lack of awareness. Not for lack of prayer and fasting, but for lack of awareness, for lack of knowledge. This will help you. Before I got married, I read almost 100 books on marriage. I didn't even know that I would be called to ministry to families. So it's important for you to build this and keep it. Because life is going to ask you questions. 1 Samuel chapter 17, the last verse. Saul said, whose son is this? Life will always ask you questions. Ruth, chapter 3. The same thing. Boaz said, whose damsel is this? Life will always ask you questions. So when you have this loaded, it will show if you have the answers. So a woman is likely to misbehave when she experiences an emotional deficit. A woman is a multiplier. God gave her the womb. The womb is not only for carrying babies. Whatever you give a woman, she multiplies back to you. So if her emotional bank is in deficit, she will not give you correct sex. And I'm speaking in the context of marriage. If you are not yet married, let me give you a motherly advice. And if the men hear me well, let the women hear me doubly. When fornication takes place, it is the lady that loses more. Because a part of you goes with that man irretraceably and irrevocably. You don't want to do that. The Bible says the heart of man is wicked, not the heart of woman. When a man has seen it all, he has nothing to look forward to, because every man is a hunter. So when you give it to him on the platter of gold, you lose your dignity. It does not matter what goes on social media. The fact that it is popular does not mean it is right. Keep your dignity. Even if you lost your virginity before you met Jesus, must you continue to lose it? Keep your dignity. Any man that cannot wait till he puts a ring on your finger is a bicycle. Wait for your Bentley. True love waits. Because let me tell you the truth. In the reality of marriage, I've been married 38 years. There are times when it is not sex. Every marriage goes through 5 stages. I have in my notes. The final stage of every marriage is called the gracious stage. And that can take years. Each of you, you've gone, you've conquered, you are successful, you come together. There's a stage in marriage that is called I am not a fool stage. I have everything in my notes. A time comes when it is not sex that sustains your marriage, it is friendship. Friendship. It is friendship, not even commitment. Any of us can slide. It is friendship. Marry your friend. Marry your friend. Who is a friend? Someone that knows where you stink and yet is faithful. Marry your friend. Someone before whom you can be vulnerable. Marry your friend. It's not every time you feel like having sex. It's not every time you feel like praying. It's not every time you feel like praising God. It's not every time. There are different types of you. There is the untouched side of you. That is the touched side of you, the one that goes to the office, all made up. Everything is looking. That's why you cannot live your life based on social media. Those people that snap and they show you, if the camera should flip and you see the other side of their room, you will never pray to look like them. Are you your friend? It's a huge advice. And don't sleep with everything that you see. Every man that comes your way, you must sleep with him. Sex is not an end in itself. The anatomy of a woman. She misbehaves when her emotional bank is empty. So you must learn to continue to make deposits in your wife's emotional bank so you can be able to withdraw. Different ways of making deposits that I don't have the time. A touch. Public display of affection. Sometimes I want to preach. My husband is about introducing me and then he's saying some good things about me. I will stay there because I want him to say more. And I'll be looking for what is not lost in my bag. And I'm saying, continue. Let's welcome my wife. She's the first lady. He's depositing something in my emotional bank. You cannot just be telling your wife, are you the first person to be pregnant? Stand up, my friend. I come against every demon. There's no demon. It's your spam. When last? Let me see. So I can know how to manage my time. How many of you are married here, please? Okay. So I'm going to address singles more then. Yes. But you two get this. So you must learn to deposit in the emotional bank of your wife. I need to run because of the singles. Number 2. And that's what I'm analyzing a woman. A woman remembers the now blessing. So it is wise for you to spread the blessing. If you give your wife 10 million now, she will thank you and thank you and thank you. In 1 week, in 1 month, she's forgetting. I say, I don't even know what is going on in this house. She prefers that to give her consistently. Consistently, not just once in a while. It's good for the once in a while to come. I'm telling you all this. You want to enjoy sex in marriage. Understand this. It will help you. Why is she always misbehaving? This is it. Number 3, I've told you a woman is a multiplier, so be careful what you sow. Number 4, a woman responds more to words, so watch what you say. A woman responds to words. If you say, when I say you are beautiful, God, oh God, you see her at the bus stop, she'll be for 3 days, she's still thinking, a man said to me, I'm beautiful, and I didn't get his number. Men don't care. When I tell him he's handsome or not, that's not his business. It's going on, That's the woman. Number 5, you can win an argument with a woman, but you cannot win the war. I'm not going to be explaining so much because of time. Number 6, there is nothing a woman cannot get from a man using her various skills. Body, emotions, persuasion, manipulation, sex, lullaby, praise. Number 7, every woman is security conscious. You want to have sex with your wife. She's asking you, did you lock the door? The man says, yes, I locked it. The woman says, go and check again. And men can do anything at that moment. The man will stand up again, go and check. If I told you that I locked it, I want to drink water. He will ask you, is it cold or room temperature? And some women can be manipulative. Number 8, she speaks more words than men. Psychologists have discovered that a man speaks an average of 25,000 words per day. I'm not speaking about preachers because, we have to speak. Averagely, 25,000 words per day. A woman speaks an average of 250,000 words per day. And I believe the psychologists because in Genesis chapter 3, when the devil approached Eve, the serpent spoke 14 words. Eve replied with 44. Go and count it. King James's version. Has God said 14 words? Adam replied with 44. Number 9, a woman remembers details more often than men. Yes, your cousin was standing like this. She just faced like this. She just turned in front of a woman. Then when I was going, I saw something. The man is a headline. I will tell you, so-and-so said I should greet you. Simple. The woman wants to tell you, so-and-so said I should greet you. You would say, when I first left, I forgot the car key. I came back. Then I peed and the gate man, Moshe and Horn. I was just, open now. She just wants to tell you that I saw Reverend Charles and he said I should greet you. A man will tell you that he said I should greet you. Simple. So you're wondering, sometimes I ask my husband, is that all? 3 hours of discussion. Yeah, he said, that's the point. That's the point. It used to annoy me, but now I have come to understand that it's a man thing. Number 10, a woman is more romantic. So she wants you to touch her. She wants you to say, I love you. But I love you now. If I didn't love you, I would not marry you. That's not a woman. You must understand. She wants to hear it every time. She wants you to pull the duvet over her before she sleeps. She wants you to kiss her forehead. Marriage is hard work. Hard work. It's not for boys and girls. Some people may not make heaven because of marriage. Because there is no institution where your patience is tried like marriage. When you get married, you move from patience to long suffering. From long suffering to endurance. Marriage. Number 11, the woman is more or is a better organizer. It doesn't mean that 100%. There are some men that this will fit. But I'm just saying, and we're talking about sex. Because sometimes you wonder, why is it that you're not enjoying your sex? Because of these things. When these things are not in place, that 5 minutes of enjoyment can be a mess. You need to understand this. Women, number 12, take care of their parents more than men. Daughters are forever. Even when they leave their parents don't leave their hearts. Have you ever seen a man crying on the engagement day? I'm going to marry now. No. It's only women. The man is too much in a hurry to fly and enjoy himself. So, that's what happens. Men plan around their immediate family. Women include their parents in the budget. They even take from the man to give their parents. If these things are in place, it will help your sex life. I'm telling you. So let me pause and speak about the men. Before I now share something with you that I want us to pray about. The anatomy of the man. Number one, the man is wired to be rational. So, tell your husband, well, I don't understand. You're always overthinking something. That's the man. They are rational. Because they have space in their brain to think about this thing. Let me go on. Number two, a man is not easily moved or persuaded. He needs proof or evidence. Why should I do it? Go to many churches where they must see the prophet and carry this and carry that. It's women. Plenty. Go to any church. And then they say, we are praying for our parents. We are praying for our children. You see the woman carry pictures. Lifting it. You hardly, a man. You will hardly find a man's family picture in his wallet. Men, they're different. Men don't flock. When the woman says, I want to use the bathroom, 3 women will follow her. You will never find a man say, follow me to go and pee. Say, what's wrong with me? I can't. Men are rational and they are not easily moved or persuaded. Number 3, men are egotistical. Every man is. No matter how anointed, he will defend it with his life, his ego. A man will tell you, I cannot say because I want to eat meat, be calling or be prostrating for cow. I'd rather die as a poor person. They have it. And they will not want you. No man will want you to touch that area. If you're in marriage, you must learn to respect that. Number 4, men are few words. So understand when the man speaks. Number 5, men are risk takers. They are risk takers. One day I sat in the living room a few years ago and my 2 sons slotted in a tape, a video, and I was watching. I had to wipe my, what is this? They both went to the US and they went to skydive. As I was watching, I was crying. They said, but mommy, we are here. I said, you did this? Jesus, you want to kill me? Somebody, but we went and we are back. We are here sitting beside you. I've forgotten that they were even sitting beside me. See my life, God, see my life. Men are risk takers. Small, big, go. We'll do it with the mom, no problem. The wife will be saying, hey, consider it. Say, don't worry. We thank God for them. But sometimes it's good for you to listen to your wife. Number 6. They have the tendency to be domineering and independent. Men can be territorial. Don't touch my wife. You don't talk, Number 8. When they are broke, it shows. And the man is broke, it shows. God. You see, calm down. You don't tell me to calm down. Let me mention maybe 2 more. Number 9, they hate nagging. Men hate nagging. Tell him, give him your mind. But a man doesn't want to be nagging around me. Look at your life. Look at your parent. Look at your friend. I don't understand this car. No, men don't like it. You want to enjoy your sex. Take note of these things. They may not look conventional, but they will help your sex life. You won't believe it. You will not believe it. Number 10. A man likes to be known and introduced by his achievements. It's the truth. Because in the book of Genesis, chapter number 1, when the man was created, he opened his eyes and saw Job. Tend the garden, keep it. When the woman was created in Genesis chapter 2, she opened her eyes and saw relationship. Wow, this is the bone of my bone and the flesh of my soul. A woman is relational. Ask a woman, excuse me, can I meet you? I'm the wife of. Ask a man, the man will tell you I'm the CEO of. That's who they are. And you need to understand it. Some of you that are married, just before I say a few things to the singles, some of you that are married men, please learn to remember that you wear many caps. You may be the general manager of MTN and the general manager of whatever. You are not the general manager of the universe. So when you get into your house, can you please take off that cap and be a husband? It is so sad that a lady sent a message to me, forwarded a message to me. The husband will say, come to my room for sex. Because he's the manager of, so you control everybody. Come to my room. Where's my food? It reduces you as a man. That's not how to be a man. That's not how to be a good man. And there's no way you can enjoy sex in marriage if you do that. Women, please listen to me. It doesn't matter whether I'm criticized or not. Truth is bitter. And pioneers are always first criticized, then acknowledged, then thanked, then copied. In 1903, the Wright brothers, they were bicycle repairers. When the entire world said no metal could fly in the air, for 15 seconds, they flew. The day they were going to fly, only 4 children and 2 adults showed up to mock them. They were the sons, the Wright brothers were the sons of a reverend gentleman. When they made that announcement, their father, Reverend Wright, said, the 2 of you will rot in hell. Pioneers are always like that. The man that gave us the wireless telephone, when he first started, his friends, 4 of his friends, took him to a psychiatric hospital. Look at it today. Look at the majesty of the aviation industry today. Ladies, I said all that to say this. If the totality of your financial life depends on your husband, you're a colossal failure. Your husband is not El Shaddai, else he shall die. There is no man that can adequately meet all your financial needs. Even if the man is the one that has employed you, or is the one that do not eat with 10 fingers. Save some of the money he gives you